Markéta Vondroušová was born on June 28, 1999, in Sokolov, Czech Republic, into a sporting family with a rich background in athletics. Her father, Pavel Vondrouš, was a football coach, and her mother, Jana Vondroušová, was a former professional tennis player. Growing up in an environment where sport was highly valued, Markéta developed an early passion for tennis. Vondroušová began playing tennis at the age of 4, showing an affinity for the game even as a young child. Her natural athleticism and competitive spirit were apparent from the start, and she quickly progressed through the junior ranks. By the time she was 12, she had already begun competing in regional tennis tournaments and demonstrated an impressive level of play. Early on, Vondroušová exhibited a unique blend of power and precision that set her apart from her peers. Her ability to mix consistent baseline shots with crafty drop shots and aggressive net play would later become trademarks of her playing style. Throughout her junior career, Vondroušová continued to build on her talents, winning multiple junior titles and gaining experience on the international stage. By the time she transitioned to the professional circuit, she had already developed a strong foundation, and her potential was clear to anyone who watched her play. Her early years were a combination of hard work, dedication, and the unwavering support of her family, all of which contributed to her future success. Transition to the professional tour. Vondroušová turned professional in 2015. Embarking on her career on the ITF women's circuit, like many young players, she began her journey by participating in lower-tier tournaments, where she quickly gained valuable experience competing against players of varying skill levels. Her early results were promising, and it became evident that Vondroušová had the tools to succeed at a higher level. She showed a remarkable maturity for her age, often outplaying opponents with her tactical intelligence and mental strength. In 2017, Vondroušová's breakthrough on the professional circuit came when she reached her first WTA final at the Ladies Open in Biel, Switzerland. While she did not claim the title, her run to the final at such a young age was a sign of things to come. Over the next few years, she continued to build on her momentum, steadily climbing up the rankings and gaining more recognition as a future star of the sport. Her remarkable rise through the ranks was aided by her technical proficiency, ability to maintain consistency during long rallies, and mental fortitude. Vondroušová's steady progress saw her break into the top 100 of the WTA rankings in 2018, and by 2019, she had established herself as one of the brightest talents in women's tennis. That year, she had one of her most memorable performances, capturing her first WTA singles title at the 2019 Ladies Open in Biel. This victory marked a significant moment in her career, as it helped propel her into the elite ranks of professional tennis. Career peak, a breakthrough at Wimbledon and beyond. Markéta Vondroušová's career reached its peak in 2019, when she made an incredible run to the final of Wimbledon, one of the most prestigious tournaments in the sport. As an unseeded player, Vondroušová stunned the tennis world with her stunning performances, defeating a series of higher-ranked opponents to reach her first Grand Slam final. Her composure, agility, and remarkable variety in her game were on full display throughout the tournament, and her impressive run at Wimbledon solidified her place among the sport's elite. In the final, Vondroušová faced Simona Halep, one of the world's top players. Although she ultimately lost the match in straight sets, her performance at Wimbledon was a career-defining moment that introduced her to a global audience. Reaching the final at such a young age was a testament to Vondroušová's incredible talent and maturity on the court. The result catapulted her into the top 20 of the WTA rankings, a major milestone for any player. It was clear that Vondroušová's future in tennis was bright, and she had firmly established herself as one of the most promising young stars of the sport. In addition to her Wimbledon success, Vondroušová's career continued to soar in 2020 and 2021. She reached her first Grand Slam quarter-final at the 2020 Australian Open, where she showcased her versatility and all-around game. Her ability to adapt her strategy to different surfaces and opponents made her a dangerous player, and her mental resilience was evident as she handled pressure situations with poise. During the 2020 season, Vondroušová also reached the final of the Prague Open, where she continued to demonstrate her consistency and determination. She made significant strides in improving her serve and her ability to dictate points from the baseline, which further enhanced her standing on the WTA Tour. By 2021, she had solidified her place in the top 20, with her performances at major tournaments and regular WTA events marking her as one of the future stars in women's tennis. Main achievements 2019. Wimbledon Final. Vondroušova's breakout moment came when she reached the final of Wimbledon in 2019. As an unseeded player, she defied expectations and made a stunning run to the final, where she faced Simona Halep. Though she did not win the title, her performance was extraordinary and elevated her status in the tennis world. 2019 WTA title in BLBN. Vondroušová won her first WTA singles title in 2019 at the Ladies Open in BLBN, marking a significant step forward in her career. This win helped her gain confidence and momentum as she continued to improve and challenge herself at the highest levels of the sport. 2020 Australian Open quarterfinals. Vondroušová made it to her first Grand Slam quarterfinal at the Australian Open in 2020, showcasing her ability to compete at the very top level of the game. Her performance in Melbourne was a major milestone and signaled that she could compete with the best players in the world. Top 20 ranking. Vondroušová reached a career-high ranking of No. 14 in the WTA rankings in 2019, making her one of the top young players in women's tennis. Her steady climb up the rankings was a reflection of her talent and determination. Multiple deep runs at WTA events. In addition to her Grand Slam performances, Vondroušová has consistently performed well at WTA tournaments, reaching the final at the 2019 Prague Open and competing in the latter stages of several other prestigious tournaments. Impressive all-court game. One of Vondroušova's key strengths is her all-court game, combining solid baseline play with excellent movement and net skills. She has been recognized for her ability to mix up the pace of rallies, forcing opponents into uncomfortable positions. Challenges and resilience. As with many professional athletes, Vondroušova's career has not been without its challenges. Injuries have been a recurring issue, and Vondroušová has had to work hard to overcome various physical setbacks throughout her career. A wrist injury in 2020 required her to take time off the tour, and she has also battled shoulder and back issues. However, Vondroušova's resilience and determination have allowed her to bounce back from these setbacks and continue competing at a high level. In addition to the physical challenges, Vondroušová has had to deal with the mental pressures of competing at the highest level. As one of the brightest young stars in tennis, there is a constant expectation to perform and deliver results. Despite these pressures, Vondroušová has shown remarkable mental strength, maintaining a calm and focused approach on the court. Her ability to perform in high-stress situations and handle the weight of expectation has been one of the defining features of her career. Final years and future prospects. As of 2022 and beyond, Markéta Vondroušová remains one of the most promising talents in women's tennis. After overcoming her injury challenges, she continues to compete at the highest level, regularly participating in major tournaments and Grand Slam events. With her versatile game, calm demeanor, and ability to adjust her tactics, Vondroušová has the potential to achieve even greater success in the years to come. Looking ahead, Vondroušová aims to maintain her position in the top 20 and continue making deep runs in Grand Slam tournaments. As she matures and gains more experience, she is likely to become a more consistent contender for major titles. With her talent and work ethic, Vondroušová is poised to remain one of the top players in the women's game, and fans are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in her exciting career. Markéta Vondroušová's story is one of immense potential, resilience, and determination. And it's clear that her best years are still ahead of her.